also work out how much protein, carbohydrate and fat the person needs. Rather do this than go for the traditional meal plan diet. A few reasons for that. Main one being meal plans just don't really work. There's no reason why certain foods are any better than others. Also, you've got the issue that if you go out to eat for a meal, and on your meal plan you've got salmon, sweet potato and green beans, go to a restaurant, it's not on the menu, what do you do? Most people will end up eating whatever they like, eating unlimited quantities and completely screwing up the diet for the day. So therefore, basing a diet plan around macronutrients, around protein, carbs and fats is definitely the way to go. The trouble with this is a lot of people think it's really difficult to calculate what you need. Once you set up your plan, that's not too difficult. All you need to do is get a calorie counting app or website and plug in everything you eat. It's a big misconception. This takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and you spend all day planning what you're going to eat basically. But in reality it doesn't. I mean, there is 10-15 minutes prep time maybe when you start out, but within a couple of weeks you've got it absolutely nailed, and everyone I've started on a plan like this has said, a couple of weeks down to 5 minutes a day doing it, second nature, no effort at all. So what I thought I'd do is show you how I do mine and show you how easy it is. Basically, we've got a calorie counting website here. I use Livestrong's Daily Plate. Lots of different ones you can use. You can use MyFitnessPal, one of the biggest ones. Food Focus, Daily Burn, anything you like really. But so my personal preference is Livestrong. So I've got an empty page here. This is for today. Basically, I've already eaten breakfast, more or less the same breakfast every day, and I know I'm having for dinner tonight, so very fairly easy to put in. But I'm still going to end up with some calories and protein, carbs and fat left over. So what I've got to do is put those in and time how long it takes me. I'll stop the video and show you how long it's taken when I do that, and then show you how I'm going to make it up to my rest of my macros, just to show you how easy it is basically. So what I'll do is I'll plan that, put that all in, and we'll go from there. At the moment my macros are 165 grams of carbs, 225 grams of protein and 85 grams of fat every day, 5 days a week. There's 2 high carb really lean days, but for the majority of the time they are those ones. So it's not horrifically strict, but it's not really lenient either. I can't just eat whatever I like and then add in a few bits in. They've got to be planning with it. So yeah, so I'll stop the video now. I shall put my macros, I'll time it, and we'll see how long it takes. So here's what happened. I don't know how well you can see this, but basically breakfast is the same as it usually is. So I had a whole tub of fromage frais, put some calorie-free toffee flavouring in there as well. Then I made a shake. There was a scoop of whey protein, a handful of spinach, dry, actually works really well, and a tablespoon of cocoa powder. Put a bit of sweetener in there as well, and some xanthan gum and ice to thicken it up. And then I had 50 grams of Quaker forage oats and 25 grams of peanut butter. So that was breakfast. And then for dinner tonight I'm having a chilli that's made with about 300 grams of extra lean stewed steak, got just under half a tin of kidney beans, a whole tin of tin tomatoes, some onion, a bit of dark chocolate and some fish oils. So far for the day we are at, scroll down, 40 grams of fat, 104 grams of carbs and 152 grams of protein. So I've got just over 70 grams of protein left to go. I've got about 60 grams of carbs and I've got 45 grams of fat. 5 is 24 grams, so try and get 25 a day, so a bit extra will be fine. And that took me, stopwatch, 1 minute 58 to plan all that. So I'll stop it again. I shall work on what I'm going to eat the rest of the day and then we'll crack on. So here's what I've decided to have for lunch. I've got to make a massive salad. It's going to have spinach, cabbage, tomatoes, cucumber, gherkin and pepper in there. Also going to make another spinach shake, so spinach, cocoa powder, whey protein. Small handful of flaked almonds in there as well. Had some carbs and fat to eat, so I have a few Ryvita and more peanut butter again. And then for evening snack, fill up what I've got left over. Another shake, a bit addicted to these at the minute, but not a bad thing to be addicted to. So whey protein, spinach, cocoa powder and sweetener again. Throw some almonds in there too, and had a tiny bit of protein and fat left over, so I'm going to have 2 boiled eggs. For the day that comes to 82 grams of fat, so just under on fat, 162 grams of carbs, a tiny bit under again, and 228 on protein, which is a touch over, but slightly under on carbs, that'd be right. To make up the fat, just another few grams, I might just throw in a couple of fish oils, just extra on there, about a gram of bat each. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And total time for all that was 4 minutes 16 seconds. So some 5 minutes out of your day, plan a whole day's eating. So really not too bad. Cheers for watching. I shall catch you again soon.